Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, or good morning, whatever it is in your part of the world. Well, camera's not perfect, but it was about the best I could get it today. And don't complain about the window. My curtain would be here on Tuesday. Hey, Smokey. And then hopefully that'll make it a little bit better. Hey, Smokey's climbing all over me. She seems to be feeling a lot better now. Well, I see Robin was in here at 1:50. Not sure if she's back in here now or not, but yes, I did receive your Christmas card. And to everyone that I owe a Christmas card to, I haven't got them sent out yet. Maybe this week. Eddie, I know I owe you and Jamie one. Not sure who else in the chat, but anyone that sent me a card, I will be sending you a card. It should be more than a month late. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Judy. Hello, Reverend Joe. Hello, Tasha. Hello, Pam. 11 degrees this morning. Tonight's going to be much better. Tonight is upper 20s, is it? Not that that's good, but mid 20s. And tomorrow night, 19. And then next weekend, gonna get cold again. More 20 Saturday night and 16 Sunday night. Around 20 next Monday. But the forecast is saying we got a slight chance of rain Saturday. But at least any of the actual forecasts I've been getting haven't been mentioning anything about all that stuff that Florida got. But I see some of the models are predicting that, but we can hope they're wrong. I'm not going to ban you, Reverend Joe. I didn't ban anyone last Sunday, so I don't see banning you. Hello, Tony. Hello, Arlene. Don't put that on me, Judy. You were in charge of the snacks. That is your permanent job. You're in charge of snacks every time. Hello, Teresa. I've done that before, Reverend Joe. But Hot Pockets do not fit into my diet, so they're off the menu. Hello, Joanne. I'll probably have either some bacon or pork jowls for supper. Hello, Lee. Smokey, where'd you go? Judy said hi to you. You're not Smokey, you're Dream. Yeah, it was a nice bright day today. Sun was shining all day, not a cloud in the sky. Well, of course, Judy, we always miss Joanne when she's not here. Hello, Bev. Hello, Shane. Did I get the Christmas card you sent year before last? Well, I didn't get a card in the mail from you, Judy. But I think you sent one to me with Deborah one year. Hello, Austin. Hello, Big Family Expedition. Why aren't you blue? You should be. Like, I thought I had you blue. Wonder if YouTube's messing around taking moderators away again. I've had that happen a couple times in the past. Well, I'm not doing too bad, Austin. Hello, Joy. Yep, the wall mount that I have my camera on now, so the cats don't move the tripod on me. Gives it a little different view in here. Because I got the camera a lot farther back now than it was before. There's going to be curtains on all the windows in here. Should be before the next live. And actually, the ones that I have ordered, but I like those curtains when they come, I may get a couple more of them for the side windows here. Because they're blackout curtains. And I get some pretty bright sun through these windows. Blinding sun, actually. These curtains cut down on it. But I may get the actual blackout curtains, so I'm not sitting here blinded by the sun in the afternoon. Okay. I'll send you a card this year, Judy. Well, I still didn't get the card that Peaceful Death sent out to me in 2024. She never got it back either. So there's still a chance I might get the card someday. Hello, Reverend Dream. Oh, Reverend Dream, I'm sorry I was so late sending my song. I hope it wasn't too late, but I'll do it earlier next week. I just sent that a couple hours ago. I'm sorry about that. We got a new member. Thank you, Atasha. I appreciate that. Now, if I get one more member, that will unlock the ability to put more emojis up. That makes 19 members, and at 20 members, the next level gets unlocked. So then I can add some more emojis. Well, Judy, I need to behave when Reverend Dream's around. I hate to admit it, but the last two late night sermons, I fell asleep during. Smokey is doing great. She actually was up here on my lap when the live started. She's not staying with me long now. She comes up, visit, lays with me for a little bit, and she gets down and goes off and plays. Just like she should be. And when she worries me, when she just lays here for hours and hours and doesn't move, that's when she's sick. But after I got her into the vet on Wednesday, and they diagnosed her with more than just the upper respiratory, gave her the medicine for that, she really started changing then. Okay, Natasha. Yeah. No sense in having to take out a second more just to mail something. Which is almost that bad. I was gonna mail out some coffee cups. And someone told me they could guarantee me it'd be at least $10. And that was before, I think, the last two increases. They said they could guarantee me it'd be at least $10 to mail them. So I didn't even look into it. Because the cups aren't even worth $10. Well, it'll be nice to see you on your way here. Yeah, like I told you in the past, Reverend Dream, if I don't say that I have to leave and say goodnight to everyone, that means I fell asleep. You know, Joanne, it is cold, but two things I'm thankful for. That it's nothing like it is in New York, and also that we didn't get the snow that Florida did. Well, thank you, Atasha. Hello, Sue. Yeah, I've got go back to the revenue office and have them arrange to have the title of my car sent again. I've had the car for almost 2 years. And the last year and a half, they've sent the title out twice and it's disappeared. So now I'm going to have to see if they can send it out a third time. Well, I'm glad you understand, Reverend Dream. Well, Arlene, I have fallen asleep on other people's lives, but there's two things I haven't done. I have not fallen asleep on my live, because if it gets to that point, I end the live. And I've never fallen asleep being on someone else's panel. Seems like that's been happening a lot lately. I've been very tired too, Joanne. In fact, I think I'm going to make a doctor's appointment relatively soon and have blood work done again. Because I'm wondering if maybe my iron level is low again. Even though I'm taking an iron supplement every day, I wonder if my changing diet has dropped my iron level. Because it's getting to be just like it was before. I just can't make it through the day, middle of the afternoon, I gotta take a nap. Get up in the morning, 2, 3 hours later, I'm ready for a nap. Yeah, speaking of stamps, another thing I found out when I bought my Christmas stamps, they don't offer books of 10 anymore. You have to get a book of 20. I figured 10 Christmas stamps to be enough. That's what I was going to get. Nope, they only come in books of 20. Hello, Wanda. My P.O. box is can't remember. Seems like it was just under 100 for the year. I've got the smallest box because I don't get much mail in it. And if I get a package, it's not going to fit in it anyway. So I guess went with the smallest one. I'm pretty sure they're just under 100 because that varies post office to post office. And if I remember right, because I checked a few post offices to just see what different post offices were. And if I remember right, Waldron was one of the cheaper ones. Yeah, this morning definitely was chilly, Joanne. I didn't experiment with my water. I didn't leave it running last night. I wanted to see at what temperature it would freeze. Well, I found out it's somewhere between 19 and 11. So around midnight, I still had water. It was 19 degrees. And then 7 o'clock this morning, it was 11 degrees. And it was frozen. But then by noon, it was thawed out. That's the only reason I did it. Because I knew it would thaw out today. And I had plenty of water. Let's see, I had 7 gallons of tap water. Then each water filter holds 2 gallons of water, and I had an extra gallon of filtered water, so it was 5 gallons. And then a gallon in the reservoir that didn't go through the filter yet in each one of them. So I had plenty of water. I don't know how you do it, Wanda. There is some ridiculous prices in Canada. It's bad enough here, but no up there. P.O. box, gas. Seems like everything is outrageous. Yep, I think a lot of us have, Arlene. Hello, A. Mason. Oh, could be, Reverend Dream. Yeah, I'm supposed to have blood work done every year, anyways. And it's been, let me see, 15 months. So I'm due for it. Gotta go chase my doctor down. because she left the hospital and went to another clinic right here in Waldron. So I got pretty sure I know where it is that she went to. She told me, but I forgot the name of it, but I'm pretty sure I know where she was talking about. So I just have to call them and verify that she's there and make an appointment. That does not surprise me, Natasha. Not at all. Yep, that's what I've been thinking, A. Mason, that my diet may have screwed with my body chemistry. Because this all started, I would say, definitely within a month, maybe 3 weeks. I'd say probably 3 or 4 weeks after I started the diet. So that is making me think, could be. Yeah, Judy, they sure do have a lot of stamps, and some of them I wouldn't want. Not like it used to be. Have you ever looked at the stamps that they have on their website where they have all the different designs that you can order? They have a lot more designs than you get at your local post office. They have a ton of them. No, they won't. The pipe don't burst, Wanda. The only pipes I'd have to worry about is in the well house, and the well house is heated. I have one of those thermal outlets in there that I had the heater plugged into. Because last year I just had the heater in there running and ended up having it a lot warmer than I had to be. So I was using a lot more electricity than I needed to. But this year I have one of those thermal outlets in there. And that will kick on when it drops to 35 and shut off when it gets to 45. So it keeps it the perfect temperature in there and those pipes don't freeze. Because in there there's PVC and then also the pump. But everything under the house and in the house is PEX, and that you don't have to worry about. Yeah, if it wasn't gonna fall during the day, I would have to leave it dripping, Joanne. That's what I did last winter. Except the one night, and that was right when it was the coldest and it stayed cold for several days. Because normally it goes above freezing every day here. We only get maybe 3 or 4 a week at the most where it doesn't go above freezing during the day. So if it freezes at night, it'll thaw out the next day. No, there's too much to put heat tape on all of that, Wanda. Plus, there's no way I can get under there to do it. But what I'm going to do, maybe next summer I can get it done. I'm going to have all the pipes inside. I'm going to do away with the pipes under the house. Then the only thing I would have to worry about is where it comes out of the ground up into the house. And that short section there, I could put a heat tape on. But there's a run right from one side of the house to the other. So, and then you got the cold water line run to the bathroom, and then after it gets to the bathroom, it branches off to everything, and everything goes back down underneath the floor. Then it goes up in the water heater, and same thing, that's back down underneath the floor, and that's got to run back out to the kitchen. So there's well over 50 feet of pipe running under there. Yep, Judy, from everything I've been hearing, I think I do need to increase my fat intake. Oh, are they now, Wanda? Because I know years ago, gas was a lot more in Canada. Okay, Reverend Dream. Yeah, I'll stop over after I get done here. But you're gone now anyways, because I'm 8 minutes behind. Yeah, I know what you mean about taking blood from you, Judy. I had that happen to me when I went to the hospital. I had that infection. She comes in with a handful of vials and just starts filling them up. And I was thinking, can you really take that much blood from me? Hello, Des. Yeah, we were talking about Christmas cards earlier, Des, and I was mentioning how I never got that card from you in 2024 and you never got it back either. So maybe I'll still get that someday. Who knows? Gotta still be in the mail stream somewheres. Yeah, me too, Wanda. Yeah, I was just thinking last night when I was filling up water jugs and making sure I had enough water, just in case it didn't thaw today, but I was 99% sure it would. I think how nice it is just stand next to the faucet, fill the jugs up, set them on the shelf. Where last year, I had to drive my car over here, fill the jugs up, take them back over there, carry them in that house. That was a pain. Hello, Demoose. Well, I hope no one here got you upset, Eddie. Yep, that's the best plate for him, Wanda. All pipes inside. And I know where I'm going to run them, too. There's going to be a couple places they'll be visible, but it won't be too bad. Hello, Creepy Raymond. I had to call you Creepy Raymond just because of your channel name. Yeah, Wanda. Back in the 90s, can't say went to Canada a lot, but once every couple years, it was always on a bus. And there'd be people seeing the price of gas. Boy, gas is a lot cheaper here. Someone reminded them, that's by the liter. So multiply that by 4, and that's approximately what it is a gallon. And then they realize, oh, wait a minute, gas isn't cheap there. Well, I haven't got my Christmas cards sent out yet, Des, so there's always time. But that one from 2024, since I didn't get it, you should have gotten it back. I know you said you didn't get it back, so that's got to be in the mail stream somewheres. Yes, Wanda, that was hard. I went over yesterday and grabbed a few things over there. My heavy winter coat, or one of them. I got two of them. I grabbed one of them, threw it in the washer, got that washed. I could wear that today. And some of my gallon jugs, because I only had, I don't know, two here, I think. One. I only had one here. So I had to grab them. And guess what I forgot to grab? My heated gloves, my heated socks. But all I did today, just went to the diner. So I just went out and started the car up 5 minutes before I left. It wasn't warm when I left, but at least it was a point where it was starting to pump out a little bit of heat. Then by the time I got, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 miles down the road, I was turning the heat back. So it was okay. Not like I was spending time outside. I actually have pretty good water here, Natasha. Have a sand filter, but that needs to be cleaned out and new sand put in it, so it's not working as good as it should. So I've got 2 zero filter water things. Pour the water in, and it's got a 2-gallon reservoir in the bottom of filtered water. I got 2 of them, so I got 4 gallons of filtered water. And I was another thing. I had to grab my other filter last night. And I need to tester that with that one. Because when I got my last one, the tester didn't work in it. And that's how you test the water to see if you need to change the filters. When it gets up to 6 parts per million, you need to change the filters in it. Well, I tested it. It's still at 0. So that means it's still filtering good. And the other one, I had new filters to put in that anyway, so don't have to worry about that for a while. And then I tested the water out of the faucet, and that's testing 112 parts per million, which isn't horrible, but I've got it filtered better than that. And the reason I bought the other filter and started filtering my water again is because all my cats had diarrhea. Every single one of them. And the vet mentioned to me that possibly I had high magnesium in the water, because she said that will cause cats to have diarrhea, and water around here is known to have high magnesium in it. So I bought a test kit. I tested it, and sure enough, high magnesium and high calcium. So I started filtering the water, tested it. Those are both down to normal now. Hey, Fluffy. How you doing? I don't want to try to force Fluffy up here because she'll get down if I do. Hello, Simon. gotta add a couple mods here. Give you a rinse, Raymond. I've known you forever. And Simon's in on this channel, so give you another rinse. No, I'm not running that much heat tape, Reverend Joe. It'd be too much. Like I said, there's well over 50 feet of line under the house. And that'd be very expensive to buy that much heat tape. And it would cost quite a bit to run them. And I try to cut down on anything could be a potential fire hazard. I just don't want that much heat tape. So that's why I'm going to move all the pipes inside, and then I will have not much at all. In fact, I might not even need a heat tape. Maybe just insulate it good. Because there would only be less than a foot exposed out there. Yep. All I have is well water. Because I won't hook into the public water. I don't want water to add chemicals to. Sorry about that, Natasha. I don't follow sports at all. Never have been a sports fan. Hello, Emily. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Raymond. Oh, I bet, Wanda. Yep, I definitely have a warm place, Reverend Joe. "68 degrees in here." Hello, John. Might be underneath the seat in the mail truck, Reverend Joe. Because I had that happen to me with a check when I was living in New York. It got to the post office, even though postmaster tried to tell me it never got there. It showed on informed delivery, and everything that showed on informed delivery, I would always get the next day. Well, it showed on informed delivery, I didn't get it. Well, I waited another day, That was on. Actually, I was on a Saturday. And the post office was closed by the time the mail came, so I couldn't do anything anyways. Went to the post office on Monday, asked about it. Even waited for the mail to come on Monday. Still didn't come. Went to the post office. Nope, never came. She said a lot of times it's a week after it shows an informed delivery before they get it. Well, I have never found that to be true. And it didn't come. And what it was my temporary disability check. After a week, I called where they mailed it out from, and they told me to wait at least 2 weeks because they wouldn't do anything with it just being a week late. Waited 2 weeks, called them again, and they didn't want to do anything about it, but they agreed that they would. They ended up putting a stop payment on it and get me another check sent out. That took another week to do it. Then they mailed that out on a Thursday. It was 4 weeks from when they mailed the original check out. They mailed that one out. The day they mailed it out, I got the previous one that they'd always stopped the payment on. It was in the mail stream for 28 days, and it'd been 26 days since it showed up on the informed delivery. Envelope was all dirty, had footprints on it. So I think what happened is the mail carrier had dropped it, and it got pushed under the seat. And then 4 weeks later, someone was cleaning the truck out and ended up finding it. Which I've been told by someone that used to work for the Postal Service that they're supposed to fully check either the postal truck or their own vehicle if they're using their own vehicle, which where I was living, the post office supplied the trucks. Every day, they're supposed to check under the seats, in between the seats, anywhere mail could fall. They were supposed to check that at the end of their shift every day, just in case that happens. And I still, this day, that's what I think happened. The heat I have here, it's electric. I have a heat pump and then an auxiliary heater in the air exchanger for when it gets too cold for the heat pump to work. And it's very, very efficient. Yep, Raymond. Used to see me out there with the pigs. Well, that was so long ago, I'm not sure, Reverend Joe. It might have been Dream. Fluffy's laying right next to me, so it wasn't Fluffy. It might have been Blackie also. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention who was in the window, but Judy knows my cat, so If she thinks it's Sweetie. The Tabaco one, right, Judy? Yep, that's the exact reason that I would never hook into it, Wanda. They sound beautiful, Tasha. So, Joanne, you haven't got baby to sleep in your bed with you yet? Yeah, Judy. When I worked at the school, I used to follow the school sports some because I knew most of the kids. Yeah, someone else having Wi-Fi issues. I'm glad I don't have Wi-Fi issues now like I used to. Did I miss Simon coming in on Dallas Cowboys channel? I'm trying to go through this chat quick, so I'm sorry if I do miss anyone. Yep, some cats are like that, Joanne. Fortunately, my cats want to be inside. Once in a while, I'll have one try to get out on me. Well, for the most part, and it takes me a minute to get out and come in and stuff. They'll just sit there and watch me. 99% of the time, they don't even try to get out. Hello, Katie. Yeah, I'm sure you got it warm enough for her, Joanne. You probably have it warmer in her house than it is in your house. Hopefully soon, Natasha. I've gotten so far behind on videos, but I've got to get going on that. Yep, if it was a Tabaco, it was Sweetie, definitely. The only one I have that looks anything like that. Look at that. Emily's making dinner for all of us again. Thank you, Emily. That's so nice of you. Oh, for Fiona. I thought you were making dinner for us. My cat just jumped on me. There we go, not too bad. Unfortunately, we haven't got any of that yet, Emily. Some were saying we might get some next weekend, but the forecasts I've been looking at aren't showing it. They're just showing it's going to be cold like it was this weekend. Which I don't like the cold, but I'll take that over the snow. If I want to see snow, I'll look at pictures of Florida and watch videos from New York. Well, there was something to see those pictures from Florida, even though it wasn't a lot of snow, half inch or so. But just to look at those pictures when the sun was shining here. Yep, that's the way it is, Natasha. The area where I used to live, they're predicting 4 feet there over the next couple days. Oh, we were just talking about baby, Joanne. I said, you probably have it warmer in baby's house than you do in your house. Let go! Tiger! Let go of my foot. Tiger just grabbed the hold of my foot and dug his claws right into it. He thinks it's funny. I don't. It hurts. What happened here? Did I actually get to the bottom of the chat, or did it jump on me? Well, I'm trying to go through it fast. Maybe I did actually get to the bottom. Not bad. Hour and 5 minutes, and I finally caught up the chat. Hello, Don. Yeah, I got think about what I'm gonna cook for tonight. Okay, you have a good night, Wanda. Um, well, for any of you that weren't in here earlier when I was talking about it, Smokey is doing much better now. Her antibiotic shot will work for up to 2 weeks. So that's still working. She's still sneezing occasionally, but she's feeling a lot better now. Other than the occasional sneeze, she's not showing any signs of the upper respiratory infection now. And the other thing there, the gas in her tummy and her white blood cell count and stuff, obviously that I can't tell, but I'm assuming it's better because I know she's feeling better. Hello, Jonesy. Um, well, that doesn't really fit into my diet, but that does sound good, Dawn. Once I get my weight down where it belongs, then I can start having stuff like that. But all the other cats seem to be doing okay. There is some of them dealing with some upper respiratory stuff. Right here, one. Right, Fluffy? Yeah, Nose and Fluffy today. I'm going to have to get her started on the Clavamax. I've got plenty of that. Because I actually had that for two of them. I had it discontinued on them. Bandit originally had that. And she was discontinued from it after 2 or 3 days. And then I started giving some to Smokey. It wasn't actually prescribed to her. I had some other ones that I gotten some for. And then Smokey needed it, so I started her on it. And then she got the antibiotic shot, so she got discontinued from it. So it should be good with that. I'm stalled, Judy. Got to get restarted on it. That's what seems to be happening with me. I'll lose some, and then it gets flattened right out. But I'm not gaining it, other than the daily fluctuations. So I guess that's a good thing. And then all of a sudden I start losing it again. It won't be long for our temperature to be going back up. Yep, tomorrow's a holiday. It's Dolly Parton Day. I was just reading that this morning, that the governor of Tennessee declared tomorrow Dolly Parton Day in honor of her 80th birthday. Municipality picks up your garbage, Emily. I know most private trash companies, they only take off maybe Thanksgiving and Christmas. Maybe another holiday or two. They don't take a lot of holidays. But the municipal workers, they have off every federal holiday. I'm getting notification. Oh, okay, I see who it is. Because I muted the notifications from that Facebook group that I moderate for. Because I really only need to be notified when I'm on there moderating. But this here is a friend from New York. He's actually coming to visit in the spring. He's going to make a trip to Florida, visit there for a while, then visit his mother in Texas, and then he's going to stop in here on his way back to New York. He said it'd be in May when he headed back. Yep. She meant garbage, Reverend Joe. I know it came out grog, but well, I know one dessert that I can have, Emily, is berries that don't have any sugar in them. Strawberries, blueberries, like that. Yeah, I've cut out the stuff with carbs in it, Judy. So no liver for a while. Okay, Des, you have a good night. Well, that's what I'm calling it, Emily, but it's technically only in Tennessee because it was Tennessee governor that did it. Yeah, tomorrow's a federal holiday, Emily. Well, I don't know if he wants his name put out on YouTube, Judy, so I can't tell you who it is. But it's a guy I knew in New York. Yep, all thought out, Ark Wild Man. It got down to 11 here also. I didn't leave the water running because I wanted to see how cold it would have to get before it would freeze. And I knew it would thaw out today if it did freeze, so I tried it. Unfortunately, I still don't know what temperature it froze at. But I know at midnight it was 19. It was fine then. 7 o'clock this morning when it was 11, it was froze. Then by noon, it was running again. No, no chocolate, Emily. Chocolate's got sugar in it. Yes, good point, Tony. I need to mention that. See, Tony spoke to him, and same thing. The lodge is going to fill up quick. So anyone going to the meetup, if you need a lodge room or a campsite, whichever you need, make sure to get your reservations in. And if you do get a lodge room, make sure you let me know and let me know what name you have it booked under. Because if we get enough, we can get a group discount on that. And as far as I know, there's only been one person has told me they have a room reserved in my room. So as far as I know, there's only 2 rooms right now. But just make sure you get your reservation done. And there's no group discount on the campground. It'd be nice to know who's reserved in the campground, but you don't have to let me know that if you don't want. But if you book a lodge room, definitely let me know and let me know the name you have it booked under, and then I'll give them a list. These are the people in my group, and then we get a group discount. And also, I should be having the logo, stickers, and merchandise and stuff for the meetup very soon. Mickey sent me the first draft on Wednesday, I think it was. Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe it was Tuesday. And there was one change he had to make on one of them. And when he gets that done, he'll send me another draft. And if that's what I like, then that's what we'll be going with. And I'll be adding, well, I'm going to have some stickers made up, like I said, and I'll be adding t-shirts, sweatshirts, and all that good stuff to my bonfire page. Hello, Robin. Yeah, I saw your comment from earlier. I got your card. I don't have my card sent out yet. I know I'm a little bit late. Hopefully they'll go out this week. Yeah, I got two of them, Robin. They're not quite identical, but they're similar. One in each corner behind me. And the cats absolutely love those. Of course, I don't see much activity on there tonight, but I normally have 3 or 4 cats on each one. Sometimes a few more. But you can't see the very top of the Sanford was up there earlier. No, he's down now. I don't think there's anyone on it now. Where's Dino? Is that Dino? I think it's Dino in one of the baskets on the other one. But he's down in the basket. I can't really see him. But I don't see him anywhere else. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Dino. You probably can't even have chickens where you live, can you, Emily? Emily's a city girl. Even though she's like a half-hour north of New York City, I still consider her a city girl. Hello, Sal. Everything going good with your bus? Hello. Melzerst, is it? Sorry if I'm messing that up. Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy my channel. Yeah, my plan was to get the international cards out by Thanksgiving at the latest. Actually, I would like to have got them out by November 15th. And then the cards in the States out by December 1st. So, yeah, I'm a little late. Whoops. Don't be too sure of that, Judy. Well, Robin, you know what one of my cats does? It's Lily. One of the ones I got from Reverend Dream and Tammy. He'll jump from the top of that cat tree to either my head or the back of the chair. I don't know if his aim is off sometimes or if he tries to jump on my head. Usually he jumps on the back of the chair, but he's jumped on my head a couple times. Hello, Deborah. You're from Iowa, just like Reverend Joe. Careful, Rose. Yeah, that's what I figured, Emily. I figured you probably weren't allowed chickens there. Well, that's good, Sal. No, you don't stop a cat from jumping, Robin. Hi, Rose. How you doing? Yeah, I love it when you have a cat get surgery and the vet tells you, keep them calm for a few days. No jumping. They're cats. They don't stay calm and they don't stop jumping. And we hadn't had any snow here yet. Hopefully we don't, but I don't know. Well, that'd be nice, Natasha. I can't show Rose now. She's in the aquarium. I gotta get that aquarium set up and get some fish in it one of these months. I've got the filter for it. That came with it. I've got to get gravel. Then it's going to take me a few days to fill it up. It's 36 gallon. But I'll get that going. Yeah, don't you hate that, Sal? Think you're all set and then realize that's the wrong one? Did everyone see that short of Rose swimming in the aquarium with the fish? I did a couple shorts of cats in the aquarium. I just took a picture of the cats in there, then went to Mora, uploaded the picture, and put in the description. Well, with Rose, I put in cats swimming with fish, and they made the video for me. And then with Oreo, I put in cat playing with fish. And then it looked like he was grabbing the fish. Yeah, I got a couple that I should give wrenches to, Reverend Joe. I go over here on my phone to do that. Seemed like there was someone else, but not seeing anyone else. Oh. Yeah, I put out several shorts a couple weeks ago. You know, I never knew that before, Sal, that because it was commercial before, that they give you a problem over that. Well, Emily, I heard Ed isn't doing any live for the time being and won't be putting any videos out for the time being. Reverend Joe, she's talking about Whistle Stop Homestead. Well, what are you asking me for, Emily? You heard more than I did. All I heard was the time being. I didn't hear until February. Yeah, he's been in here before, Reverend Joe. You see him around a lot. Fluffy, come here. Come here, Fluffy. Want to be on camera? Do ya? Yeah, I don't think Catherine feel like being on camera tonight. Yeah, I've been subbed to him for a long time. Yep. I saw Buddy and Honey laying out there in the side yard yesterday. So I snapped a picture of them. Yep, dogs are barking. It could be coyotes. But more than likely, it's a rabbit or a possum or something. And they will bark like crazy. Don, we'll talk about Ed from Whistle Stop Homestead. Used to be Ed's Crazy Adventures. Yeah, I know there's no one out there for two reasons. One reason, dogs don't bark at people. Another reason, I haven't got a notification on my phone that there's motion out there. There's a camera I have on the side yard, my driveway and stuff. I have one section right near the house blocked off. So every time the dogs go around there, it doesn't set it off. But anything outside of the dog fence, all the way over to the other house and beyond, actually. If there's anything out there, the camera turns on, starts recording, and sends me a notification on my phone. It will be either vehicle, motion, or person. UPS guy came the other day, and they normally walk in, and it came up as person detected. That's what it was. FedEx guy drove in the other day and turned around up the end of the driveway. Vehicle detected. And sometimes the guinea will set it off. And the other day, it was detected as motion. There was 5 crows out there. Wish the crows would stay around. The crows will deter hawks. I hate hawks. So any crows that want to be around, I'll take them. I don't blame you, Don. Dinner time for all of us, Emily? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you better watch it coming here, Judy. Let's just say I do have protection. Does Fiona hear my dogs, Emily? Is that why she's barking? Or is it because of what you were saying about that? Yeah, the animals around here, they know how far the dogs can get. They know there's an electric fence out there and the dogs can only get so far. So it doesn't bother them that there's a barking dog the other side of the fence because they know the dog can't get to them. Oh, okay, Emily. Because I know my dogs have made other people's dogs bark before. Yep, Reverend Joe. That's it. A wireless hole puncture might work. That's what dogs do, Judy. Won't even tell you what Goldie and Honey were doing today. Well, Honey wasn't doing anything wrong. Goldie went and stuck her nose in it. Okay, Don. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on here too much longer. You Lily. How you doing, Lily? I'll come over and be on camera. Oh, I think I can pick up you. There you go. Here's my Lily. Buddy. First Siamese cat I've ever had. Yeah, he is, Emily. Very cute. You think Lily's embarrassed, Judy? You down? Okay. There you go, buddy. Very friendly cat. Oh, I bet they are cute, Natasha. I used to work with a woman that had a chihuahua, and they took that dog everywhere with them. And sometimes her husband would pick her up from work. Hey, because they only had the one vehicle. So if he needed to go somewheres, he'd take her to work, so he'd have the vehicle and then pick her up. And sometimes they'd give me a ride home. And that dog was the meanest thing. I'm almost thinking they may have trained to be like that. Hello, Plywood. And these 4 cats all came from the same litter. You got Dream, that's all black. And there was Candy Cane. It's a gray tabby. And you got Lily that looks almost 100% Siamese. And then there's Rose that definitely has Siamese coloring. And I guess she's supposed to look like a Maine Coon. I think she does have some Maine Coon in her. But funny how from the same litter, they all turned out so different. I don't know if they had different fathers or not. Yeah, I'm always trying to play catch up, Reverend Joe. Hello, Winstone. Tell you what, Judy, if you came home someday with another puppy or another kitten, Tony'd change his mind. Dawn, if you're still listening, I know you're not in chat now, but if you're still listening, Joanne said she's having trouble finding you, so she'd like to have you look for her. Thank you, Plywood. I appreciate that. If anyone hasn't hit the thumbs up, please do. I'm showing 49 thumbs up right now. Yes, that's right, Arlene, she did. Did you see that, Joanne? Dawn did drop her link. 50 now? Yep, I'm showing 50 now. Someone forgot to do it and I reminded them. Yeah, I always forget to remind people to hit thumbs up. Oh, you're the one that forgot to do it, Emily. That's usually the first thing I do is hit the thumbs up. When I'm watching videos and lives. Otherwise, I forget to do it. Well, And I need almost 2 hours. Got another 3 minutes to be 2 hours. So I think I might end this after 2 hours. Welcome back, Raymond. Just as I'm getting ready to end. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Yeah, I don't really have any big news to announce. I'm not ending it on 29, Emily. You have a good night, Judy. Good night, Arlene. Good night, Emily. Good night, Joanne. Good night, Raymond. Good night, Plywood. Good night, Reverend Joe. Good night, Winstone. Good night, Natasha. Good night, Sal. Well, I'm back at 10 minutes in chat here. That's everyone that's chatted past 10 minutes. Hello, Ace. Ace has been a member for 24 months. 2 whole years. I appreciate that, Ace. And Ace, I really do hope your prediction for the snow is wrong. You were wrong last year. Last year you predicted snow for the entire month of January, entire month of February, until mid-March. I remember that. So I hope you're wrong this year, too. Well, that's good, Plywood. So you always get to tell your brother that you're older. Well, Emily, send the snow to Ace. She's the one that is obsessed with snow. Yep, good and warm here, that's for sure. I could make it even warmer if I wanted to. Okay, thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll have another live Wednesday at 10 o'clock Central. Have a good night. Hello, Gary. Made in just in time to say goodbye.